The English language is nobody's special property. It is the property of imagination. It is the property of the language itself. English is a funny and tricky language. Let's look into the elements which add to it.
English is a puzzling language because it has weird grammar rules. For example, the plural of box is boxes, but the same rule doesn't apply for ox as the plural of ox is oxen. The plural of man is men, but the plural of pan can never be pen. It is pans. Taught is the past tense of teach. However, the past tense of preach is preached and not prod. It is so because the English language has a plenty of irregular verbs. Hence, the English language is like a riddle.
English is an unphonetic language because there is a great difference between the pronunciation of a word and its spelling. This disparity occurs as the English language has only 26 letters, but there are 44 speech sounds. For example, in word Pacific Ocean, the letter C has found 3 times, but each C has different sounds. The first C makes the typical S sound as in sea. The second C makes the typical K sound as in cat. And the third C sounds like sh as in shoe.
Spelling rules in English are a bit confusing. According to the rule, use I before E except when either letter is positioned after the letter C. Thus, we write believe as B-E-L-I-E-V-E. or relieve as R-E-L-I-E-V-E. But we write receipt differently, which is written as R-E-C-E-I-P-T. We spell C's or weird with E before I, yet science is spelled with I after C, which contradicts the first rule.
English language has a lot of silent letters, which makes the spellings of words mind-blowing for both native speakers and English learners. The presence of silent letters in a word makes the spellings of words different from their pronunciation. For example, we pronounce the word honest with a silent H, but in the spelling, we include the silent H, which makes the native speakers and learners a bit perplexed.
Homophones are 2 or more words having the same pronunciation but different meaning, spelling and origin. Let's take the following set of examples. Stationary stationary versus Stationary stationary. Stationary stationary is not moving, whereas Stationary stationary refers to writing or any other free materials. Complement complement versus Complement complement. Complement complement is something positive that a person says to another person, whereas Complement complement is something that adds or completes something. For example, cheese is a good complement to wine.